I've got my piece of 4x2 here, and we've got a whole series of drills that we can do with the 4x2. This one I'm going to show you is the most important one. 80% of where the golf ball goes, 80% of where the golf ball starts and where the ball finishes is to do with the direction of the club face. The most common misconception in golf, and this is why so many golfers slice or hook or push or pull, is that they think it's got more to do with the direction of the swing than it has got to do with where the club face is pointing. Now, the problem with a slice is that at the moment of impact, and there's multiple reasons why this happens, this is probably key to being able to understand. If we start with this in small swings, then we can add to it, and then eventually we'll be able to introduce that feel to the whole swing. But most golfers, when they slice, the face is open. It's pointing out to the right. So it's pointing out to the right. Now I'm going to hit a slice, so the face is going to be open. So I'm going to swing down the line of the piece of wood, and the ball goes way off to the right. Now, the reason it went off to the right, it started right and it curved further right, was because of the club face, not because of the direction of the swing. Now, this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the club face closed. So now that means that the club face, if I was looking at a clock, that club face is at about 11 o'clock. So 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Once again, I'm going to swing down the piece of wood, and that ball started left and curved way to the left. Same swing. Those two balls are probably 70 or 80 metres apart. 80% of where the ball starts and where it finishes is to do with the club face. Now, using my piece of wood, I love this drill. What I do is I get myself in my impact position. So, centre of pressure off to the left foot, hand slightly ahead so the club forms a nice line with the left arm. Right elbow still tucked in front of the hip. There's that classic impact position. I've got the leading edge of the club nice and square up against the piece of wood. Now from there, what I'm doing is I'm creating some pressure and I'm pushing down the line of the wood. So I'm pushing down the line of the wood with the face square. Now, what I love to practice out on the range is I get myself in that impact position, and then I push that down, and I want to finish in what I call a shaking hands position. So belt buckle, chest facing the target, I'm shaking hands with the target. Once I've got that sensation, we're going to hit some little shots, just some little shots with that action. Now if I do that, finishing in this position here, I'm getting a great sensation of being able to square the face at the moment of impact, and that is key to where the ball goes. If it's going right, if it's going left, it's got to do with the club face at least 80% of the time.